Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hello,
Hello.
Koi?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I can hear you too. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. And how about you?
I'm good too. So, how is your week?
Okay, just as you today, and I go to school. I went to school. I do my homework, and then wrap the bags and go to school again. Yes, and
Yeah,
it's just so for
yeah, okay. So, you have a fruitful week, right?
yes.
Yeah, so that would be better, okay? So, let's continue our lesson, Koi. So, last time I told you to continue doing this one as part of maybe this is just only a simple homework, right? Okay, so let me share the screen now. Okay, I hope you can see it. Can you see it, Koy?
I can see. Oh
Why?
yes, I see.
Yeah, you can see it now.
Yes,
Okay, is it clear?
yes, really clear.
Yeah, okay. Now, last time we're able to have this one, right? So we're able to ask questions which regards to the following topic or information. Okay. Now we should have to remember that when you maybe ask about a topic you know well, but the exact question could be unfamiliar. So it can be useful to make your own questions for a topic to explore new ideas you have not thought about before. Now, what does it mean? Just what I told you last time that in an IELTS exam, so mostly or most of the questions, of course, are coming from, especially in the speaking part, okay, is coming from different ideas or different information. Okay, so it's better for you to have a wide knowledge about informations. Okay, like for example, of course, we can talk about weather, we can talk about shopping, culture, monuments, restaurants, nightlife, museums, parks, and many others. Actually, there would be thousands and even millions of topics around the world, right? That we can be able to have. So, of course, you don't need to know all of those things. So, all you need to do is you just had to have a wide knowledge on how or on this particular information. So you don't need to memorize everything. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So we're able to do already. We already asked questions about shopping, about culture. So this time about monuments. Okay. So have you prepared already questions for about the topic monuments?
Hmm. Let me see. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't repair.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, okay, again, we have to use the WH question, or we can also use the yes or no questions.
Hmm.
Okay, answerable by a yes or no. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So can you start asking questions now? So why do we need to do this one? What do you think would be the skills that we can be able to understand? Why do we need to make questions like this?
Because it helps to memorize the WA question and the vocabulary.
Yeah. Okay. The reason why we had to do this one because it might be okay a question that would be asked to you during the speaking activity on the IELTS. Okay? So if ever that these questions will be asked to you during the speaking part, so it's lucky enough, right? Because you were able to answer that one now. Okay? That's why we need to practice more. Okay, Koy?
Hmm?
Okay, and we should have to remember again that WH question is not just only answerable by a yes or no. So we need to have at least how many explanation or how many informations. So it's going to be 2 to 3.
Mm,
What do you think? No, it's not. It's going to be 3 to 4 sentences. At least 3 to 4 sentences for about how many seconds?
I think for 3 seconds.
For okay, for it's going to
First,
be
who, when, where, why. Who,
yeah, the WH question.
I think
So
who, when, where, why, and I think it
yeah, but of course you
just
need to answer this one within how many sentences? At
uh,
least 3
four
to 4
sentences.
sentences, right?
Yes.
So at least 3 to 4 sentences within how many seconds? So it's going to be 20 to 30 seconds. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. And the yes or no questions is answerable by a yes or no, but it's just only 2 to 3 sentences, explanations about your answer. Okay, so that would be the difference between the WH question and the yes or no questions. Okay, Koy? Okay, ready now?
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, about monuments.
Monument. What is some sorts of monuments? Okay, I will repeat. What is some kind of monument? No, no. I think
Uh,
what are some kind?
okay, what are
Some kind. Some kind.
some kinds?
Yes.
Because we use some, right? And
Yes.
are. So what are some kinds of monuments? All right?
Yes.
Okay. Continue.
Um. Where is that monument
Okay.
located?
So what are some kinds of monuments? So I think you should have to elaborate that one further because I guess this particular question is not what is one?
Easy.
It's yeah. So
Space
you
English.
need to put something in there. So what are some kinds of monuments, particularly something that you can be able to see in your what?
In the real life,
Okay, in your no, in your we're talking about
in my hometown, I think
yes. Okay, so what are some kinds of monuments found
from
in
my hometown.
your
Hometown.
hometown? Okay, because if you are just going to say what are some kinds of monuments, so I think it's incomplete, okay? So therefore we should have to be very specific in asking question, what are some kinds of monuments found in your hometown? Okay, it's going to be long, so I just have to make this one smaller a little bit. Is it okay?
Mm.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's reasonable, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Next. What about
Uh,
the second one?
where
What?
is I think I come with an idea that's where is that look monument located?
Okay. So where?
Is that
Okay. Where is or where are that monuments, right?
yes.
Located. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
where are that monuments located? Okay. What else?
Um, why do you want to talk into I have just learned a great idiom that talk somebody into do something that we want somebody to do something else. That's the
Mm-hmm.
best idiom.
Okay. So what is
So
that question?
I will type in, okay.
Yeah. Sure.
It seems that you look a bit sad today.
Okay.
I mean, is why do you look so sad?
Why?
Why do teacher look so sad?
Me?
Yes.
I'm look so sad. No,
Not,
actually I'm not
not.
sad. I'm just what is one? I'm just sleepy actually.
Oh, you feel
Okay.
sleepy.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, me too. But I have lots of work to do, so I have to
Yeah,
stay
that's
up too late.
correct. Okay,
Yes.
but anyway, just what I am telling you, Koi, that all of that one, all of the sacrifices that you are doing, you will going um to what you will going to um harvest that fruits in the near future. Okay? So you
That's
just have to sacrifice at this moment. But when you finish your college, of course, okay, that would be it. Okay, so where is it now?
Wait, hold on, it's more dawns.
Yeah, okay, it's okay.
I have learned so many great idioms. And
Idioms. Yeah,
yes,
okay.
idiom and I and phrase verb collocation, and I have just working so hard today.
Collocations.
I improve my listening and writing, especially
Yeah,
writing.
very
Yes,
good.
so in next 10 months I will have an exam.
Hmm.
That is, so if I have been reworked, or if I kinda if I had been reworked some awards would be very great.
Yeah, okay. So good luck. So when it will be?
In December next year.
Next year, December next
Yes.
year. So
Yes.
it's going to be a year from now.
On December. Oh, no, no.
Yeah, we're
Wait.
December now. Okay.
August. September.
September next year.
Mm, August. What is 10? The 10 months? What we
So
call
January, February,
first
March, April, May,
September.
June, July, August, September, October. So that will be October.
Oh yes, October. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's going to be 10 months from now. So
Mm.
is that would be final exam, IELTS exam?
No, it's just that's the that's competition is only
Ah,
available for good student and just at me. So
yeah,
I
very good.
satisfied it, yes, and that can be a good part in my CV.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, okay, that will be good, okay? And I want you to do that. I know you can be able to do that one, Koi. I'm positive, okay?
Yes,
That you can be able to do that one.
yes,
So
but
don't
it's really
worry.
hard. Yes, it an advanced English competition. It's really hard.
Yeah,
English,
actually.
yes, the grammar. I
Oh,
mean the structure of
grammar
is just
part. Yeah, grammar
CE,
wise, I
C1.
know. Yeah, I know that grammar wise, I know you can be able to do that one.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm positive enough because when it comes to grammar, you are good at that. So I'm pretty sure you will going to surpass grammar with the flying colors.
Yes.
Okay? So
So
all you need to improve is speaking and writing. Okay? But actually, if you are good when it comes to writing, you can be able to be also good when it comes to speaking. Okay? Because that must go together. Okay? So why do you talk your way into sculpturing that monument? So why do you talk your way into sculpturing that monument?
yes, an
Okay.
advanced idiom I have just learned for
Yeah, okay. What do you mean by that?
talk your way into doing something. It means that you really want to do it or something else.
Okay, talk your
And
way.
yes, and one more example that talk somebody into doing something that you want to pursue somebody to do it, or talk somebody out doing something that you don't want him or her doing something. Yes.
Yeah, actually, okay. So talk your way. Talk your way. So why do you talk your way into that sculpturing
It's mean
sculpturing
Um,
Sculpturing that monument. Okay, let's try to put that one as a question. Okay?
yes.
Okay,
Let's
just for
be
a while.
just.
So, what? Okay, I just have to. What do you talk your way? So, what do you talk your way into sculpturing, sculpturing, sculpturing that monument? Okay. Okay. Uh, Okay, sculpturing. Okay, sculpturing that monument. Okay, because if you are going to say sculpturing, there is no such word as sculpturing, so it should be sculpture from the word
Sculpture.
sculpture. Okay, so you
Okay.
forgot to put the C in there. So sculpturing that monument. That would be correct. Okay. So
Mm.
why do you talk your way into sculpturing that monument?
I
Okay.
think why is more reasonable.
Oh,
Just
why?
my book. Yes.
Okay, why? Yeah, why? So why do you talk your way into sculpturing that
Yes.
monument?
In
Okay.
yes. To
So
be
that would be
more.
nice.
Yes. To be more formal, it means why do you want to sculpture that monument?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then what about restaurants? So we did already. We had already questions when it comes to monuments. Now, what do you think would be the answer if ever that question like this? Why do you talk your way into sculpturing that monument? So, what do you think would be the possible answer to that question, Koy? Remember, you're making a question and that particular question has an answer. Okay? So why do you need to ask questions? Because you need an answer. That's the
Yes.
purpose of making that question. So therefore, you made the question, therefore, you had prepared an answer for that. Right? So what do you think would be the possible answer for this? Why do you talk your way into sculpturing that monument? I know this one is very easy. Where are the monuments located? So it's just very easy answers, right? What are
Yes.
some kinds of monuments found in your hometown? Just very easy to answer. But look at this one, since you use idiom, okay? Of
Mm-hmm.
course, you know how to answer that one, okay? Because you know already what this mean that talk your way. Okay? Okay, so what do you think would be the possible answer to that, Koy? If question is like that. That's
Mm,
that's the reason of making questions. Okay.
yes.
Okay. Therefore, sometimes questions should be made that is as simple words as possible in order for the students to understand.
Mm,
Okay, because if your questions are so very difficult, or if your
yes.
questions uses difficult words, so you need to expound that one further. You need to explain that meaning to students. Therefore, we teachers are advised that in giving questions, we should have to give questions to students that are easy to understand.
Mm,
Okay? So
okay.
that's the purpose of that. Why is it we ask questions? Now, if you know how to answer this one, that would be okay, right? Because we don't know, Koy, that it might
With
come out to the test. Okay, we don't know, huh? I'm just what is one? I'm just guessing, okay, maybe that we don't know during the test, during the speaking exam. So it might come out of the test. At least you have prepared answer for that. Okay. If not, this one will be, if the question is not the same with this particular question, somehow it's related to this particular question. Okay, because questions can also be, there would be varied questions. Sometimes question like this can also be, what is one? Can also be rephrased into another question. But if you try to understand the meaning of that, it's just the same, right? Okay, so what do you think would be the possible answer to your question?
Possible. Another question. I think is uh,
So why do you talk your way into sculpturing the monument? Okay, so again, when we say talk your way, the most simplest meaning of that would be,
do you want to do something?
okay,
Do
so
you want?
why do you need to do sculpturing, or why do you need to sculpture the monument? Or how, what or you have to say, why is it sculpturing monument is important? So it's also the same when you are going to say, what do you talk, why do you talk your way into sculpturing that monument, right? So that's what I am telling you, that sometimes questions, there would be varied questions, but the meaning of them would just be the same. Okay, like for example, why is it important for you to sculpture monument, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, if that would be the question, so how are you going to answer that, Koy? Why is it important for, okay, what do we call a person who is doing a monument sculpture, right? That's
Okay.
why it's here. It's here, sculpturing. So why is it important for the sculpture to sculpturing the monument?
Let me see.
Answer, possible answer would that would this question would be number one, because that would be their passion.
Yes.
Okay, that would be their passion. They loved to work, they love to sculpture, because that is
They
their
like
passion.
the passion.
Okay,
Oh,
so that
yeah.
is one. That is one of the best answer.
Yeah.
But
Wait.
again, we
Um.
need, okay, we need to do 3 to 4 sentences for 20 to 30 seconds. So if your answer is just only one, so it will not qualify to the criteria. So you need to
Yes.
elaborate further that one.
Yes.
So one idea would be, because they sculpture monument because they love to sculpture, because that is their passion,
Mm-hmm.
right? Oh, that is just only one sentence. Oh, so you need to do another two, right?
Yes. So I think I need to come up with another question.
No, 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 no. Actually, this one is a very good question. Okay. So all we need to do is we need to find an answer for this that qualifies the criteria that it should
Specific.
be 3 to 4 sentences. Okay. Even it's just three, it's okay. Okay. So we had already one. So we need another two. Okay. Okay. So that would be remained unanswered, huh? So I want you to prepare an answer for this one on the next meeting, Koy, huh? Okay? So this one is the best question actually. Okay? There would be a lot of meaning of this. So why is it sculpture likes to sculpturing the monument? So you can also research about that one, Koy. So that would be an additional ideas for you. Okay? So do not erase this question. This one is a very good question. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's move on to restaurants now. So again, that would be a serve as an assignment. So Google that one. Okay, why is it important for the sculpture to sculpturing the monument? Okay? Okay. Next, restaurants. There would be a lot of ideas when it comes to restaurants. Let's say, for
Um,
example,
what do you want to order at an low? No, what do you want to order at a seafood restaurant?
okay. So what
Do you want to order?
are, or maybe what are
What do you?
your
What?
favorite,
What are your favorite foods?
yes, favorite foods?
Of
Okay. What are your favorite foods?
inners.
Okay. Uh, in no, in a restaurant,
Oh,
right?
in the
In a
rest.
restaurants, in a restaurants. Okay,
Okay.
so what are your favorite foods in the restaurants? Okay, simple questions like that. Okay, next, what else?
Let me see.
Mhm.
Who do you want to go? No, who you want to go with when you eat when you eat
In
out at
in
a
the
restaurant?
restaurants. Okay,
Now,
so whom, right? Whom
who
you would like
to go with?
would like
To go with
yes, would like to go with
when
in okay, let's try to rephrase this one instead of saying in a restaurants, so we can say whom you would like to go in dining out, okay, in dining out in a restaurants, right? Am I right, Koy?
yes.
Yes, because we're talking of eating or dining. So whom would you like? Okay, there we have to replace this one. So whom would you no, we have to erase you. So whom would you like? Okay. Whom would you like to or who would you like?
It's like
Yes. So
looks
that would
not
be
it's not reasonable. It's a little bit not reasonable, isn't so?
why if
And
we are going to use
who would you like to go with
who would you
when
like? Okay,
eating out?
actually, this one is correct. Okay, but we can also use that one. Whom would you like to go with in dining? Oh, my spelling. In dining out. Yeah, so that would be correct. Okay, so whom would you like to go with in dining out in a restaurant? Okay, so that's correct. Um, what else? Oh, what about answerable by a yes or no questions?
Hmm.
Okay,
What
does.
what
Okay. So we can maybe use does restaurants.
the restaurants
Okay, does
the
restaurant.
the restaurant are worse or staying
Okay, does restaurant.
are
Uh,
workers. Wait,
let's say for
I will
example,
let me try.
needs to offer quality service to customers. Okay, right? Oh, need. Does restaurant need to offer quality service to customers?
Or we can add another question.
Yeah, sure. Okay, can you add?
Yes, I have just typing. I just
Yeah.
type. You can open chatbot.
Thus restaurants are worth. Oh, yeah. Okay, this one is good. So thus restaurants are worth of family reunion. Yeah. So this one is also A good question. Wait for a while. Oh, so does restaurants. Okay, what is that again? Worth, are worth of family reunion.
No, no, no. The rest. No, I want to. Wait.
Yeah, okay.
It's a little bit phone. Torrent. Family. Wow, this is such an simple the
Okay.
basis mistakes.
So are restaurants worth? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that would be actually that would also be correct. But this one are restaurants, okay, are restaurants worth of family reunion. Okay. Oh yeah, so that would be answerable by a yes or no now, right?
Yes.
So thus a restaurant's worth of family reunion. Okay, so that would be correct. Okay? Okay, so this one is nice question. So now, if you try to answer this one, what are your favorite foods in the restaurant? This is very simple, right? So you can be able to answer your favorite foods. Then whom would you like to go with in dining out in a restaurant? Okay, oh, that would also be simple. So what are the possible answers to this? So you can maybe say, of course, my family, my friends, okay, and my relatives, right? So does restaurant need to offer quality service to customers? Oh, this one is also a very good question, Koi. Okay, so why do restaurants need to offer quality service to customers? So what do you think would be the the answers for this question? So why do restaurants offer quality service to customers?
Offers.
Because
Because if you don't if some no I mean if restaurant doesn't offer quality service, so the customer
we're
will
not going to.
going to return back return.
Correct. Okay. So we're not going to come back again. Okay. Because their quality service, oh, they are not offering quality service. Okay. And that would always be the the mission and vision of a restaurants. Okay. The restaurants should serve the customers. They will going to give quality and better services to the customer because their service is over quality and satisfaction. Okay, so they will going to satisfy the customer needs. Okay, and a restaurant's worth of a family reunion. Yes. So how do we answer this one? Yes. Okay. Yes, because what do you think would be the possible answer for this, Koy?
Or a restaurant work of this is depend on other people, so there's not exactly answer for it. But in my opinion,
Opinion.
restaurant doesn't not work of family reunion because family reunion are something of family and
Family, yeah,
it doesn't belong to the social some noisy place, so it's
that's
better
correct. Not, yeah,
to yeah
you
to
can, yeah, yes, yes,
celebrate at home.
correct. But still, you can also hold, okay, family reunion in a certain restaurant unless you will going to what? To pay for the venue of that particular restaurants or reserve that one for only your family. Okay, that means they will not going to receive. Actually, here in the Philippines, we have this particular restaurant, Koi, that they serve only family reunions. not just only family reunions, but they are just catering to services like birthday parties, like children's party, christening, baptism, okay, wedding. Okay, so those are their services. So they are not catering individual diner. So they are just catering for that particular purposes. So we have that one here in the Philippines. So therefore, we can also hold reunion in a certain restaurant. But of course, there would be a bigger amount of expenses that you should have to pay for that because it's all there, the food, the services, even the MC. So that would be their coming from them. Okay, and then all you need to do is you just have to invite your family, go there, just sit down and then relax and then eat. Okay, because the program is there, is coming from them. Okay. Okay, so that would be it. Oh, very good. Huh? Okay, next. What about nightlife? Have you experienced already going to a nightlife, Koi?
Nightlife.
Yeah, so you know what's a nightlife?
Yes, the live in night. No, no. What I mean is, what the activity in midnight and something like that,
Yeah, like disco.
or
Okay,
shopping
like
express, or stay up too late, something like that. Yes.
yeah, actually like disco, okay? Those who are fun of going to, let's say for example, night shows like disco, like party, okay? Party that can be done during night, okay? Like for example, concerts, okay? Or you are going to attend a certain what is concerts, okay, so that would be a nightlife. Specifically we are talking about discos, okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what should be the question that we can be able to make out from the word nightlife? So it's going to be, have you experienced going to a nightlife? Okay, by the way, I should have to ask.
Yes.
Oh
Actually,
really?
yeah, really, yes. When I started to apply of when I started apply of an high school student, I began to stay up too late to accomplish or fulfill my homework.
Oh really?
And there are
Okay.
lots of I have to do now, so stay up too late or is something very common to me.
Okay, okay.
But it would be very tired, very exhausted when you wake up at the morning. So that why my mom give me that I have to go to bed soon and then wake up at 4 p.m. to start a new day.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So what do you do? No. Have you ever stay up? No, no, no. Nightlife is a
Or
noun.
let's say,
So
for example, have you experienced,
nightlife,
yes, have you experienced,
nightlife.
okay, party, okay, no, nightlife, okay, night life, that will be it, right? So have you experienced nightlife? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, night life. So the spelling. Okay. So have you experienced nightlife? Oh, that would be possible question, right?
Oh,
Um, that question is answerable by a yes or no. Okay. And you have to explain that one at least 2 to 3 sentences. Okay. So let's say, for example, have you experienced, that's why I asked you, have you experienced going to a party that is done in the night or a disco? Okay. What about in Vietnam? Do you have also disco houses in there? Because that's a nightlife, okay? Those who are party goers, you know what's a party goers, Koy?
Let me come up with a
You know party goers?
particular.
Yeah, party goers. That means,
Yes, I know.
yeah, that means those person who are fun of going to a party, especially in the night. Okay, because there would be dancing parties. Okay, there would be
Yes.
drinking parties. Most especially those who are having a nightlife, Koi, they had drinking session actually. Okay, so most of that are those party goers that they want to have at least, okay, at least a free time, okay, and experience something like that. So have you experienced nightlife? What else? So what are, we can also say, what are the, okay, what are the things
You
that,
that you should do in
yeah,
night
that you, okay, what
shoes
are the things that you can be experienced,
can be experienced.
okay, in attending,
Party nightlife.
yeah,
Right?
attending a nightlife. Okay. So what are the things that you can be experienced and in attending a nightlife? Okay. So there would be a lot, right? There would be a lot of things that you can be able to experience. Friends, actually, one is you can be able to meet a lot of friends. Actually, okay, even just only one night, okay, but you can be able to mingle and experience a lot of friends. Okay, and you will going to exchange contact numbers, and then sooner you will become close friends. Okay, so that would be a start of a friendship. Okay, during at in attending a nightlife. Okay, what else?
Mm,
So we have still one.
I think is what are the consequence, right? What are
Yeah,
the
what are the
consequences
consequences
of
in
attending?
of attending? So what are the consequences in attending a nightlife? Yes. Okay, that's possible. So what do you think would be the consequences in attending a nightlife? So what do you think, Koy? Okay. Actually, there would be two consequences. It's either negative or it's either positive. Okay. Why? In especially for those who are party goers, that their life surrounds during night, and they are sleeping in the morning, but they are awake in night, in the evening.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
so
right.
that, yeah, actually that would be their life. Actually, those party goers, those who are fond of going to nightclubs, okay, parties during the night, so they are sleeping in the morning, but they are awake in the evening. Okay, so it should be a constant opposite most of the time. Okay, and there would be two consequences that you can be able to face. Number one, positive would be you can meet a lot of friends in there. Okay, social graces. Okay, so you can be able to apply social graces. When we are talking about social graces, what are those? Okay, how to communicate actually. Communication skills you can be able to develop in attending nightlife because you are you are what? Communicating with different kinds of
person.
persons. So that's why your communication, you can be able to exercise that one. Negative would be probably you will learn how to smoke. Okay? How
Smoke,
to drink.
alcohol.
Yeah, yes. How to drink liquor or alcohol, alcoholic beverages, because that's not life actually. You cannot avoid that one, especially in the night, because people are the life in the evening is something like that. So we have to face that reality that even as young as actually there would be a study, Koi, that even as young as 12 years old knows how to drink alcoholic beverages. Okay? Especially in the United States because they are so liberated. Okay? As young as 10, as young as 11, so they are exposed to that particular situations. Okay? But since we are Asians, we are not actually, but not all. Okay, there were especially those who went to the United States and go back here in the Asia. Okay, and still their life there is like that. So of course they're longing for that. Okay,
Mm,
yeah.
okay.
So that would be it. So possible consequences would be negative, would be positive. Okay, next museums.
Museum. Oh, let me see. Have you ever visited to the museum? No, have you ever
Yeah.
visited a museum?
Yes. So have you visited? Okay. Have okay. We can also use that. Have you ever visited
Mm,
a museum?
yes.
Yes. Okay. So of course the possible answer for that is a yes or no, but you need to explain a little bit. Okay. So this one is a very self-explanatory. Next. It's just easy to answer. Okay.
Um. Wait. Have
Sure.
you ever? No.
Have you ever visited the museum? So it's already
No. Where?
there.
No. Where can you visit a museum?
Mm-hmm.
No. What I mean is, where can you pop in a museum?
Where can you?
Pop in a museum.
Okay, can you type that one, please?
Sure. Uh, the phrasal verb pop in. Or stop. Where can you stop off a
A
museum?
stop off. Okay. Okay. So where can you stop off the museum? Okay. Next.
Mm.
So unshoreable by a place because we are talking of where. And then lastly, um,
Um, is is there any museum
in your hometown.
around your
Okay.
hometown?
Yes. Is there a museum around
Your hometown.
your hometown? Very good question. Okay. Is there around? Okay. Is there a museum around your hometown? Good. Okay. Next, so last but not the least would be parks. Okay, so question like, uh-huh, okay, which, no,
I can see the
uh,
topic. Okay.
yeah, so what do you
Park.
think would be? Yeah, parks, it should be parks.
How often do you
Yeah, okay,
how
how
often
often
you
do you visit? How often?
have a walk to the park in early morning?
Yeah, how often do you visit a park?
We can use how often do you visit
Amusement parks. Okay.
amusement park in early morning?
Amusement amusement parks.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't need to use because we're talking of parks. So how do you visit or how often do you visit amusement parks? Okay? Mm, so that would be correct. Next. Um
Mm,
amusement parks.
park.
Yeah. So
Do you match friend when you do you match friend when you fly at the park?
do you
My friends when you fly at
okay. Do you make
friends
friends
when
in while playing
while flying in the
while playing in the park? Okay. So do you make friends while playing in the park? Yes. Okay. So it's also something that it's a form of social what is one development also because you can be able to meet also a lot of people in there. Okay, so in the park.
mm,
We can also say that is the park the best place to visit if you have problems, right?
if
Is
you
the
have
park,
a
yeah,
problem with your life.
yeah. Is the park the best place to visit if you have problems? Okay, if you encountered problems, if you encountered problems, mm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So is the park the best place to visit if you encounter problems? Yeah. So what do you think would be the possible answer for that, Koi? Okay, yes. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yes, it's maybe no. It can also be a yes, it can also be a no. It
Yes,
depends,
it
right? But of
on
course, you
the
need to explain that one, okay? Because
yes.
sometimes people they prefer to go to the church if they have encountered problems, right? But
Mm,
there are also people that they are also they preferred also to go to in the park. Okay. If they have problems, right?
mm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we had able to make a questions out from this particular topic now. So do you have any questions with this, Koy?
No question.
Okay. Now add two more topics to the mind map. So what do you think would be additional topics that you can be able to add aside from this? That is uh of course that comes out from your mind, the first thing that you are thinking right now. So what do you think?
Guard.
Again,
Guard.
what is that again?
GHOAT.
Ghosts.
Ghost. Ghost. Yes.
Okay. Uh-huh. Ghost. Yeah. Actually, it can be a topic. It's all about ghosts. Are you afraid of ghosts? Do you
Mm,
believe do you believe of ghosts?
yes, I believe it because
So that would be also a question, huh?
mm,
Do you believe of ghosts? Have you ever experienced seeing a ghosts? Or have you experienced of, let's say, for example, feeling ghosts? So that will be a question. We can also make a lot of questions with this particular topic. What else aside from ghosts? What
mm,
else, Koy?
I do believe in God because many of us don't believe in God because
Actually,
they were invisible. They are invisible to the other, to
mm,
these, to our eyes,
to our
so
naked
cannot
eyes.
really see them. But I ask you if you believe on the ghosts.
Actually, I do believed.
Oh, really?
I do believe of ghosts because when I was young, me myself experience. I have seen in my two eyes. Okay. Oh, my my hair of my hands is now. Okay.
Oh,
Actually, yeah, actually when I was young, Koy, I saw in my two eyes. Actually we were together with my sister, me, my sister and my cousin, okay? So we were about to go to the school. It's early in the morning actually. Okay, it's early in the morning, so we are about to go to school. And then when we cross the street, okay, because we are living in a mountain province actually. So where
oh,
there were no people, okay, in that particular highway. Okay, so we were crossing along the way, and then okay, I saw a something that is white. Okay, that is white. It looks like, no, I can't see his face, but I can see that he's just there. Okay, I cannot explain. I cannot explain, but I can see that something it's white. Okay, and then it's just crossing on the street. And then I said to my sister and my cousin, have you seen that? I told them, but they said, where? What is that? So I told them nothing, because if I'm going to tell them that I saw a ghost, so they will be going
like
to
you.
yeah, okay, so they will be afraid if I'm going to tell them that one. So we just pass by, okay, and then that's all. Okay, actually ghosts are just, they don't hurt you actually. Okay, do you believe
Yes,
on
go
that?
has something sensitive to them.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in the other dimensions actually, and they're real. Actually, they're real.
Yes,
But
I
there are a
do
lot of
believe.
people, yeah, a lot of people do not believe of that. But me, frankly speaking, I do believe of that. Okay, because I experienced myself. Okay, and that's it. Okay, what else, Koi? Aside from ghosts, we do have a lot. Okay.
Mhm.
We can also say about
Spiritual cultivation.
yeah, okay,
Uh-huh.
spirits. Actually, ghosts are spirits, Koy. Do you
Yes,
believe in that?
yes, I
Their
know.
spirits, they don't have a body anymore. Okay, they don't have a body. Sometimes people might exaggerate that they have seen bodies. Okay, that is that's what is one, that's scary. Okay, but actually ghosts are spirits. Okay, so they don't have a body anymore. So they just like flying, okay? Flying on the air. Okay, but they don't have a body because they are spirits. Okay. Oh, we can also talk about spirits. Do you believe also of spirits, Koi?
Spirit, yeah, I do believe it.
Yeah. Okay, spirits. Ghosts, spirits. Oh, you are also fan of
Yes,
actually I'm
yes,
fan of
I'm really
watching.
fond of something like this, something invisible.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they be around me.
Exist or
I
not. Oh,
wonder.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
correct.
yes,
Yeah. Actually, me too. I am fan of watching ghost videos. Yeah, because you know what? I don't know if I already mentioned this one to you before that I would like to become a doctor. Okay. My dream is to become a doctor. But because we don't have enough money to send me to a medical school, so I just took up another course. Okay. But my dream ever since is to become a doctor. That's why until now, I am fan of watching those who are in an operations, okay, a doctor who are operating a patient. So I'm fan of watching that one. Okay,
mm-hmm.
so that will be it, Koi. So we're done with this one. Okay, so we will just going to continue on the syllable stress, okay, by tomorrow, Koi. So when we are talking about a syllables, what does it mean, a syllable?
Syllable that we have to rest.
Syllabicate,
That's
okay?
right.
Yeah,
Yes.
the stressing, okay? So that is what we call a syllable stress. So let's say, for example, apartment. So where our stress is in that particular syllable. So syllable, right, like a, part, and then men. So in the word apartment, we have three syllables. And where is the stress? So that would be in the part. So apartment. So we do not say apartment. Okay, so that would be wrong. We will not going to say apartment. So that would also be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the stress is in the part. Okay, so that would be by tomorrow, Koy. Okay, questions?
No question.
No more. Okay, we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good night and have a good night's sleep. Okay, bye bye.
Yes, goodbye. Have a
Okay,
good night too.
bye.
I'm kind of feel sleepy now.
Bye.